Yes, 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 people, we are back. H-God, Beer Sports Talk. And in this one today, I'm gonna just talk about the playoffs and what's been going on a little bit. You know, I know I've been giving my updates, but given certain circumstances, I had missed a couple games, so I'm gonna just bring it real quick to y'all here. I mean, if I sound a little bit rushed, it's maybe because I am. When I'm recording this, it's probably like 1:30, you know, Champions League game about to go, semifinals, Arsenal. You know, I think we could do it, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the NBA playoffs. So playoffs, what has been going on in the playoffs so far? Well, we could say that 2 of the series have concluded and are over. Yes, for everybody in Miami and everybody in Memphis, the 2 M's, y'all gotta get the brooms out, man. And of course, you know, it pains me because it's near and dear to my heart, you know what I mean, being a resident of Miami and the Heat. But yeah, this team is just not that good. And it's been this way for a while, you know what I mean? And you still have the loyalists, and then you have the people who are all the way negative, and then you have the people who just speak about it just how we see it. I like to think I'm one of those persons. And just based on what I could see, it's a bleak outlook for Miami because for whatever reason, stars don't really want to come here. They haven't really gotten free agents like that. The one guy they really got, Jimmy, they traded for him, essentially, right? I think Hero's contract is up. Like, are you gonna re-extend him? Like, it's just not a great situation. And you know, listen, personally, bro, I plant my flag. I am in the camp of, yo, Pat Riley, like there has to be some succession now. Like, Pat, everything, respect for everything you've done in the game of basketball, bro. But like, the Heat clearly are not at the forefront of operations basketball-wise anymore, bro. Cause like, dog, like, that shit was, bro, they got swept by the Cavs, bro. That shit was embarrassing, bro. Like that game last night, like, yo, those 2 back-to-back home games getting blown out like that, embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing. Like, all of those fans should get a refund. That's how bad it was to get blown out like that. I think they lost the series, 4 games. They got swept by a margin of like 122 points, like the most in history or some shit. Yo, it's bad. It's just bad. And you know, it's like with Memphis, it's like, listen, both Memphis and OKC are 2 young teams, but on 2 different trajectories. When you have a good franchise that knows how to develop young players, draft, put the right resources in, versus a team like Memphis where, you know what I mean, they fired a coach that they like, well, at least the players like, right before the whole playoffs and all that. Like, I'm not very surprised. And then, you know, Ja went down with that injury. He couldn't play. So, not surprised that Memphis ended up getting swept. And then, like, now, you have the funniest thing, because you have those 2 series that ended in a sweep, right? Then you have another 4 series now where a team is 3-1 up. It's like the Knicks are 3-1 up on Detroit. That's been a very good series, to be honest. It's been very back and forth a lot of the times. And like, Detroit have kind of given a good account of themselves. Like, Cade Cunningham is looking like, yeah, he could be like that. But at the end of the day, the Knicks are just further along than Detroit are. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would expect the Knicks to lock this up pretty soon. And the same, honestly, could be said about the Celtics and the Magic. You know what I mean? Like, the Magic is a great young team with a lot of talent, Paulo, baller. You know what I mean? So many good players on, but it's like the Celtics, especially with that championship experience, like, they were kind of built for this. You know what I mean? And that's how they find themselves there now. Two of the bigger surprises for me, I mean, I guess the Pacers being up on the Bucks is not that much of a surprise, to be honest, but it kind of is because the Bucks have just been dysfunctional all year, to be honest. And also, that being said, man, prayers up to Dame Lillard, bro. Like, it's sad what happened to him. And, you know, to get that type of injury, an Achilles at 35, I know medicine is great and he should be good, to be honest, but at 35, we have to just wait and see how good he's gonna be when he come back. But we're hoping for nothing but the best for him, obviously. But yeah, like Giannis is out of there, man. Like, there is no way Giannis is not asking for a trade or something. You know what I mean? Cause it's gone completely off the rails over there in Milwaukee. Like Halliburton and them is balling out on these motherfuckers, man. Like it's crazy. 3-1 up. And then now, listen, my favorite player right now in the league, Ant-Man Edwards. And the crew, not just Ant, because Nasri's doing his thing. Jaden McDaniels, yeah, they're doing their thing. But like the Timberwolves, man, having the Lakers, and really it's a cousin to the problems of the Lakers, because yeah, you might have all of that on offense, but their defense stinks. Literally, and that's why the other night when they were up by a couple points, well, they end up ruining it. Because they can't defend. And Ant-Man, bro, listen. That man might not be the world's best dad, but he's making a strong case to be the world's best player. I cannot lie to you, because he's going off. And it's like, yeah, the series is literally on the precipice. It's like one more performance like that, and my dog LeBron's going to Cancun. And then now finally, a series that's been hotly contested. You got the Clippers and the Nuggets. Now that's the only series right now that's really looking like it has any juice to go 7. You know what I mean? Because they've been trading blows. They've been going back and forth. Like I said, Kawhi looked like he jumped in the fountain of youth, drank some spring water, took his vitamins, and he's ready to play. It's like Joker's Joker. And the playoffs been fire so far. I can't lie to you. You know what I mean? It's definitely been a certain level of excitement and vibe that obviously the regular season is not going to have, because the jeopardy isn't there and hasn't been there. But I've been liking what I've seen with these playoffs so far. And with that being said, that is all I have for you. This one, make sure to say I'll stay locked in. If you made it this far, comment, where have you been? Comment that shit so let me know to stay on top of my game. Cause I won't lie, sometimes I'm slacking a little bit. I still try to get it out, man. But you already know, we need the motivation. So again, I appreciate you all. I'm gonna go run, edit this up, and get ready to watch that Arsenal game. And hopefully, I'm happy doing the match review coming tomorrow. And with that, people, I'm out.